Hello, volunteers, and welcome to Mayor Bowser COVID-19 Day of Action Volunteer Campus Training. Thank you for being one of hundreds of volunteers across the district doing your part to keep our community safe by encouraging neighbors to get the shot. Today, we will go over some of our objectives for the May 22nd Day of Action, setting some expectations for successful canvassing, going over the material you will have in your walk packet, going through the script we will use to talk to our residents, and lastly, remind you of some key takeaways for success. Our goal for the day of action is ultimately to get as many residents to take the shot. How do we do this? I'm glad you asked. We do this by having many effective and proactive face-to-face conversations as possible. We want to make sure every resident who isn't yet vaccinated know how and where to get the shot and is comfortable doing so. We want our residents who are already vaccinated to spread vital information about the walk-up site and the importance of vaccination to their friends and family. And lastly, we want you to feel comfortable, empowered, and excited to help your community be safe. This may be your first time knocking on doors, or you may be a veteran. Either way, let's go over some of the expectations for canvassing. Not everyone will be at home or able to answer the door. That is okay. Move on to the next house after a moment. It's the conversation we do have that matters, whether it's at the door or on the street between houses. Many people you talk to will have already been vaccinated. This is great news. It means that they have the protection they need, and we can talk with them about how to get their friends and family to take the shot. Now let's walk through the material each volunteer will receive for Canvas. You will receive a stack of palm cards with all of the vital information about the walk-up vaccination clinic throughout the district. Remember, any resident can go to any location, and this card will let them know where the sites are, the hours of operation, what vaccine brands are being administered, which residents are being served, and a link to schedule a vaccine at a local clinic or pharmacy if the resident prefers to receive their vaccine that way. We want to give this card to everyone we encounter. For those who have already been vaccinated, encourage them to keep the card on their fridge or wall so they can let their friends and family know how and where to get the shot. If someone isn't at home, do not leave the card in their mailbox. We'll just try them another time. Your packet will also include a script and an answer to some frequently asked questions. The script will help you facilitate a proactive and effective conversation. The FAQ, or frequently asked question sheet, will help you to answer some of the common questions residents may have. Your packet will also include a map of the neighborhood you will be knocking doors in. The neighborhood will be in the same ward you are collecting your material from. We are asking volunteers to knock on all the doors on their map that you can have access to safely. If they are locked apartment buildings, feel free to move to the next address. Lastly, your packet will contain a debriefing and tally sheet. At the end of your shift, please complete this form and return it to your launch location. We want to know how many doors you've knocked on, how many conversations you've had, and any issue or feedback you would like us to know. After you finish knocking on doors and returning this sheet and any extra materials to your location, you are set to go. Now let's walk through the script to facilitate a successful conversation with residents. After the residents answer the door, Introduce yourself as a volunteer with Mayor Bowser COVID-19 Community Corp. Let them know you are out knocking on doors to let residents know that they can get a free COVID-19 shot at locations throughout the district. If the resident has already been vaccinated, share with them the palm card with the location and ask them if they have friends and family who have not yet taken the shot. Ask them if they could let others know about the walk-up site and the importance of taking the shot. Thank them for their time and move to the next address. If the resident has not already been vaccinated, share with them the palm card with walk-up site and let them know they can receive a free vaccine at sites across the district. Let them know how and why you got the shot and why it's important for everyone to be vaccinated. If they have questions, refer to your FAQ sheet or your frequently asked question sheet. Ask if they are willing to get the shot, and if they are, begin to make a plan. Ask them when will they get the shot, where will they go, how will they get there, and if they're going there with anyone. If a resident does not want to share with you their vaccination status, that is okay. Share with them the palm card and let them know why you got vaccinated. Encourage them to get the shot if they haven't, and let their friends and family know if they already have. Thank them for their time and move to the next address. Before you're set to go, just some quick reminder to make your day a success. Make sure you stay hydrated in the heat and go at a steady, suitable pace. This is not a race. There are water provided at each location. Stay safe. If you do not feel comfortable knocking on door, perhaps because it's a locked apartment building or there is unfriendly pet, move to the next door. Your safety is our priority. Stay knocking. We are relying on our fantastic volunteers to knock on all the doors that they can on the map that they're given. Do not be discouraged, because behind that last door may be that one person who needs the information you have. Stay in touch. If you have any questions before Saturday, email us at volunteer.servedc@dc.gov. On the day of, get the contact information of your site lead or the training captain so that you can stay in contact with them throughout the operation of your shift. Thank you again for getting the district and your community back to normal. See you knocking and stay safe.